Good morning, pandas, and welcome to the stream. I'm Bye Money. I'm glad that you can join us this morning. Hey guys, I'm currently in a trade and I might have made a boo-boo here. Let's see if this plays out, but it's two-legged pullback. Decent signal bar, uptrend. A, B, C. One thing that I didn't consider is that the trading range indicator started to detect trading range. And I'm trying to go long into the top of the trading range indicator. And this could be a boo-boo, but we shall see. Been in this trade for about 3 bars now, and it's not looking good. Let's just say it's not looking good right now, pandas. Hey, good morning, guys. Glad that you can join us, regardless if I win or lose this. Hey, let's go, baby. Let's try to find the best setups possible. You gotta risk it for the biscuit. Good morning, guys. Good morning, Phil W. Good morning, Rashid. Good morning, Brandon Jones from Florida. Power Trader from LA. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Kellyanne joining us bright and early today. SW Blaze, good morning from Chicago. M Bonnet, good morning. Marcelino, good morning from the Philippines. M Bonnet says the mic is real quiet. Check, 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 check. How's it for you guys? Is it too quiet? Is this better? Let me know if it's too quiet. All right, we got a couple of people say my voice is a little soft. Check, 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 check. What's going on here? Hello? Check, 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 check. Any difference here? Hello? Interesting. Check, check. Is it still too low, guys? Check, check. Check, check. Let me know, chat, if the voice is good or not. Kelly says they're in the same trade. Sounds okay now, huh? Something might have happened. I might have to adjust the settings a little bit later. It's still quiet. Interesting. Check, check. Check, check. Interesting. I'm not sure what's wrong with the volume. Sounds fine. Alright, alright, alright. Well, good morning, pandas. Been stuck in this trade for a while now. I feel like it doesn't feel right. Something's wrong here. It's a little too choppy for me. And this can go either way now, about 50-50% in my opinion. Alright, I'll try to play around with it a little bit later, if it's still sounding bad. This trade's not looking good, pandas, but hey, welcome to the channel. Glad that you guys can join us. I wonder what's wrong with the mic. Check, check. Check, check. Microphone check. Check, check. Check, check. Well, hopefully it sounds okay with you guys. I don't know. I didn't really change the settings, so I'm not sure why it sounds different if it is. I feel like several of you guys are in this trade. Ride or die. Ride or die. Marcelino just joined, just got live. Using his MES with the ES overlay. Thoughts and prayers to you. I will say, Marcelino, one thing is you should join in with limit orders because sometimes there's these things called ghost fills. And the ghost fills happen on the MES with the ES overlay because the MES does not move exactly with the ES. And so what I typically do is wait for the ES price action to show the trigger, and then I'll join in with the limit order. Hope that makes sense to you. I sound really far away, huh? Interesting. This is interesting. I don't know why it's doing that. 1 second, pandas. Check, check. Second. Check, 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 check. Yeah, something's definitely wrong here. Check, check. Check, check. Check, check. Check, check. Is that too loud? Sounds like it's like blowing up your eardrums. Check, check. Check, check. Is that better? Did I blow up everyone's eardrums? Is everyone deaf? Check, check. All right, we're gonna do this. Not sure what's going on. Some landscaping going on outside. Don't mind that. Let's go, baby. This trade is taking forever. I've been in this for about 4 bars now. I almost want to skunk it at this point. Just not feeling good about it now. Can't even break above. Can't even break above now. Let's see here. I may want to skunk this, pandas. Don't like the looks of it. It's just too many bars, right? You got 3 bars already showing chop. Alright, pandas, hopefully that's better. Hopefully that sound is better. Sorry about that, not sure what happened. Pandas. Hey, welcome to the stream, pandas. Hey, sorry about that little bit of technical difficulties in the morning here. Check, check. Alright, hopefully this is better. I don't want to be, killing everybody with my beautiful voice, but hopefully this works out. Alright, pandas. I mean, I'm looking at the volume on both contracts now, and they're like, they're pretty head-to-head. They're pretty equal at this point, in my opinion, the two contracts. But I think the September 21 is still a little bit more. It's hard to say. They're pretty equal, in my opinion. They're pretty equal right now, looking at the volumes. And that's the power of the trading range indicator, man. Look at this trading range indicator. Marking that trading range back here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hits in a row right here. Oh boy. I don't like the look of that. I may skunk this. I'm thinking about skunking if I can even skunk it. I don't know if I can though. It looks like it's touching it and just kind of getting repelled right at my entry. So I'm not sure if I can even get filled if I try to skunk this. This is one of those trades that you're like, oh, get me out, and then it just reverses. I mean, that's exactly what's happening here. Every time it touches it, it reverses, touches it, reverses. When you start to have that feeling, it's kind of maybe a little warning that you should maybe get out of the trade. Sometimes you gotta just trust your gut instinct. Yeah, so I have the Nightbot on. If you're trying to do all caps, it's not gonna work. Welcome to the stream, guys. Hey, for those who are rolling in, I'm Baba Money. On this stream, we trade the biggest, the baddest, most liquidable market in the universe, the emini futures. Here, we trade only one single setup, the two-legged pullback. Setup that looks like this: A, B, C. 2 pushes down or 2 pushes up. Identify them as ABC patterns. It's much easier to see. We have one right here. I marked it out on the charts, A, B, C. But as you can see, it might just actually be a trap here. It actually already did trap out a couple times. Went down to the downside, but we're coming back up. This might be a failed trap to give us a point here, but that's an ABC pattern off the 20 EMA. And we like to find this pattern in the in the right context. It's greater than 90% probability to make a point. The reason being is because the market loves to move in twos. And so once the 2 moves are done, these 2 moves down, typically it likes to reverse. But it looks like it's trying to make 2 moves up now, and let's see. I'm not sure what's going to happen here, pandas. I'm not sure if I'm going to get this point or not, but hey, I thought it was worth the risk here. And you get about a 3-point risk for a 1-point scalp. Let's see if we get it. If you'd like more details about the setup, you check out the description below. There are playlists going over details of the setup. Also, we trade pure price action here, so that means that we trade only using the bars. Every indicator here helps us with price action. So we have the 20 EMA, we have the 240 SMA, and we also have an indicator that automatically counts all legs for us and identifies second entries. It's a 2-legged pullback indicator. If you'd like more information about this indicator, you can check out the official website at www.twoleggedpullback.com. The URL is on the bottom of your screen. Also, a link is in the description below. Make sure you also check out the description. There is a free floating tick counter that puts the tick counter right next to the close of the bar. The reason being is because when you use tick charts, it's very time sensitive, so you need to be able to know exactly when the chart or when the bar will finish, so you can place your order if you have to. So I could have actually broke even right there. Alright, I skunked that trade. I just did not like the look of it. Even though it's now looking like it's popping up, I did not like the look of it, so I just skunked the trade. I just took, right, I mean, I'll eat the commissions there, but it's just too many bars. 1, 2, 3 bars. It's just too many bars for me to stay in that trade. And as far as scalp, in my opinion, I already read that wrong. You know, it's probably the trading range indicator marking the trading range, and I just went right at the top of. Also, if you want information on a trading range indicator, you can go to the website as well, www.twoleggedpullback.com. Same website, but it's marking the trading range here, showing the choppiness. But it is what it is. You know, I'll take that. I'll look for the next trade, and we'll move on here. But pandas, that is what it is. We'll move on. Good morning, pandas. Good morning, good morning. Welcome to the stream. Hey, pandas. Make sure you scalp that like button. I do this absolutely for free, and so you hitting that like button supports this channel. Not only that helps others find out about this channel who are looking for content like this. Most of you guys think it's gonna be a bull trend day today. Can I tell you, pandas, how accurate this trend line is right now? Can I tell you how strong the 20 EMA is right now on the daily? In my opinion, this could have already made its move. I'm not sure. What kind of day do I think it's going to be? It's hard to tell. I mean, one thing I can tell you is this. This is a failed trap here. Failed trap at the top of a trading range on the daily. I think we have more room to go down. I think we want to test the bottom of this trading range. I do think we're going to test the bottom. When you saw this hit here, you're probably thinking there's no way, right? It comes down, it comes all the way back up. You're thinking, no way this is going to test the bottom of the trading range. But look at next 2 days, it ends up hitting the bottom of the trading range. And the crazier thing is, pandas, I'll zoom in very closely. You don't understand how accurate this trading range indicator is. It pops up, and on the next day, it does a one more test of the bottom of the indicator. It misses by one single tick on the daily. I cannot tell you on one single tick on the daily how accurate that is for an indicator. Any type of indicator, if it can detect something about one tick on the daily, that is absolutely incredible. Detects it one tick, retest, shoots all the way back up. You think this is far away with this super strong bull bar right now, but this is actually not far away for the daily at all, in my opinion. It can come back to test the bottom of the trading range indicator. Ends up making a point, pandas. So those who stayed in, those who had those iron paws, congrats, you were able to make your point. I just want to move to the next trade. It's just too many bars, too many. Yeah, it just took too long for me. So I'm out. I'm moving on to the next trade. That's kind of nice. Makes 2 points for you right there, though. Now, would you consider this break of trend? I will consider this break of trend now. Break of trend. Potential trading range, or potential trading major trend reversal. We had this previous breakout zone, causing all of that. Bears wanted a reversal here. Bulls wanted a breakout here. Bulls are getting what they want at the moment. Market just opened. Let's go, baby. Hey, those who had iron pause, congrats. Diamond pause. I skunked that trade. Thinking we were in congestion. Too much congestion for me. Too many bars. To me, it was a little too much 50-50. But we were above the 20 MA. We did have a failed trap here. And those who entered a failed trap, they were feeling good about themselves. It's again another two-legged pullback. 2 moves down. A, B, C. Off the 20 MA. Good move. Wow, 4 points. Incredible. And we're gliding above the 20 MA. No gaps right now. What kind of day do I think it's going to be? I still don't know. I mean, from the pre-market, it looks like we're in a bull trend, but man, oh man, I'm just not sure. We could come back to test the top of the trading range again. It's just, in my opinion, at least on the daily, it's not very helpful. I don't know what's going to happen. We're going to let price action tell us. Currently, we are in uptrend, but we also had a break of trend right here. So, I'd be wary of the next two-legged pullback off the 20 MA. By the way, pandas, if you look on the top right of your screen, I'm giving you guys a little treat. I actually put a capture of what time frame I'm actually looking at. So right now I'm looking at a 2000 tick chart. Potential measure move, pandas. Measure move here. Just keep our eye out on that. We do a break of trend. Measure move on this horizontal line right here. Strong 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 strong bull bars in a row. The 5 minute looking very bullish. You know, again, when it looks like this, you're thinking bull trend. But man, even yesterday we had a strong bull trend, and that thing just reversed all day yesterday, and that was crazy in my opinion. So even on the first 5 bars, you get a nice idea of perhaps the market cycle we're in. And it looks like we're going to be in a trending market cycle. Just don't know which way. You know, we can have a opening reversal again. Who knows? This could be just a straight up bull trend day today. Buy anywhere and you'll make money type day. Always in long at the moment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bull bars in a row. Always in long in my opinion. This next pullback will most likely be small. I'm not taking this two-legged pullback, right? You can see with the dark red number here, this is a second entry, but I'm not interested in too strong of a push up, too strong of a trend upwards. Currently, it's a trap. The only reason why I don't like putting the tick count is because sometimes it gets a little messed up in terms of trying to the screen capture trying to put that on the chart. So it's a little annoying, but hopefully it'll work out. I mean, it's working out right now, so we're good. I would say at the moment the ooh, you know what? I think the volume's higher currently on the 1221. I think. They're very close, but right now it looks like the volume's a little bit higher in 1221. I mean, they're pretty even. They're about 50-50, and that's typical what happens. There's usually a day where it just becomes 50-50. I'll be careful here of a two-legged pullback. I will not take a two-legged pullback if it does form here, because we do have a potential MTR here. MTR, major trend reversal. Welcome to the stream, pandas. Hey, make sure you scalp that like button. Supports the channel. On the 10K chart, this is the first pullback right here. First pullback of this entire move on the Globex session. This is basically the Globex session, just straight up. And this is the first pullback. Remember, the market likes to move in twos, so most likely we'll have one more push up, some way or another. Anywhere within here can have one more push up. The 5-minute looked very strong and then reversed. Breaking now the 20 EMA. On the 2K chart. 5 minutes looking funky. The 5-minute now is just straight up reversal. You're looking for either trading range at this point or major trend reversal. Notice on the 10K chart, the 240 SMA acting as resistance. Right? Fail break above it, come back down. I am expecting one more push up though. According to the 10K chart, it needs to make 2 moves. Doesn't have to make 2 moves, of course, but most likely will make 2 moves. One more push up, most likely on the 10K chart, in my opinion. Just don't know where it's going to be. And it doesn't even have to break the previous pivot high. What I mean by that is, we can have another push up like down here, and it doesn't have to break this high, but it's still another push up, 2 legs up. So it can look like this. Right, you have one push up, comes back down, you have another push up. It can only maybe go this high. It can maybe go this high, and then reverse. Who knows? But I'm thinking about at least one more push up. It's just, let's just say the other case scenario is this. It goes all the way down, breaks below before even having any type of pullback. That is unlikely. That's the other scenario. I mean, we're breaking way below the 20 MA now on the 2K chart. Hard to have gone short right there, in my opinion. I mean, it's a good signal bar, but man, we're just gliding above the 20 MA. We do make a new high, right? Break of trend, new high, and that's the new high that we're looking for. You know, for those who went short here, probably missed the fact that we didn't make that new high yet. Now we made a new high. So what we can look for now is potential major trend reversal. A lot of price action has to happen here. It has to do this. It has to do that in order to go short. We want to enter on this down leg here. That's a lot of price action we're anticipating. Let's see if it happens. People are saying there's a measure move. There might be a measure move from here to here. I mean, it could be a smaller measure move. From here, here, lowest point. I mean, I don't see a measure move here, in my opinion. I don't know which measure move you guys are using, but I don't see it. Doesn't mean there isn't one. I just don't see the ones that you guys are seeing. Is it this one? No, even that one's too high. I'm not sure what measure move you guys are seeing. But, so what I'm seeing, got a lower high set up here. So right now the question is this going to convert to a trading range or is it going to be a major trend reversal? And that's an important question. So we got to take our bets. We got to take our probabilities. The highest probability trade we can take right now is a trap to the downside. Fail second entry long. Right, we're below the 20 MA now. Broke trend, new high. Now we're below the 20 MA. In fact, we got to make an entire, and it could be a Pikachu. Right, it's going to look like a Pikachu. Well, it will be. It could be potentially a Pikachu trade, which is a trap and a two-legged pullback all in one spot. So we can be looking for a Pikachu here. Here it can just break a new low, which would totally reset this count. But that's what I'm saying. A lot of price action needs to happen for us here in order for us to get our setup. Currently no setup right now. There's no second entry at all at the moment. Some people can consider this a second entry. A, B, C. Next reversal will be a second entry, but that will be completely optical. It's not a technical second entry. But as you can see with the bars, that's what we call a hidden second entry, where it doesn't actually break below the previous candle's lows and highs, but it makes the same moves of a two-legged pullback. That's a hidden second entry. The moves are the same, right? It goes up, down, right? Goes up, then down here, and then back up, which is what? Just two legs up. Two-legged move. And so this two-legged pullback, some may consider to go short on the next reversal. For those who are very eager, they will go on the next reversal breaking down here because they see here a green bar, green bar, right? That's a two-legged move. Hidden second entry. The indicator doesn't detect that because technically it's not a two-legged move because it does not break below the previous candle's low. Technically it doesn't. So it's not a technical two-legged pullback, it's an optical two-legged pullback right here. Hidden second entry. For those who are very eager to want to go short here, I am not that eager. I am fine just waiting here. I'm just seeing we're coming back to the bottom, testing the bottom here. I'll just wait till we get our actual two-legged pullback or trap here. Welcome to the stream, pandas. Glad that you guys can join us. Let me say good morning to a few more of my pandas who joined us. Good morning, Junkie D. Good morning, Eric. Let me go at least to the pan. Let me say hi to my pandas here. SW Blake, Brandon Jones, Eric Druin from Canada. Good morning, guys. Good morning. CAD285, good morning from Georgia. Brandon Jones, good morning. Good morning. HCal, good morning. Yes. The tick count, or the time frame, or tick frame, it's on the top right. Very helpful. I'm glad you guys are enjoying that. We broke below, so some of those who took that optical two-legged pullback, hidden second entry, just scalped out, and that's exactly why that happened. Right, those who are very eager to enter into a second entry here. So those who are able to scalp that out, congrats. We're looking for technical two-legged pullbacks here. Nice scalp right there. Quick scalp as well. Undoubtedly to me, that is a scalp, right? Undoubtedly to me, that was a two-legged pullback. And people were looking at that. It's just the fact that, on a smaller time frame, that probably is a two-legged pullback. Like if I went to a smaller time frame, probably can find a two-legged pullback there. Yeah. On the 500 tick chart, this was a simple two-legged pullback, as you can see. This is a 500 tick chart of the, same, exact same chart, just a 500 tick chart, and we found a two-legged pullback here on the 500 tick chart off the 20 MA. And so those who are trading the 500 tick chart went into that two-legged pullback right there, looking for a measured move most likely. But on the 2000 tick, we just see it in the bars, but on the lower time frame, that actually is a two-legged pullback. RGIT, if you want to become a panda, go ahead and hit that join button. Almost a measure move. It'll be down to the 240 SMA essentially. The 20 EMA is being hit on the 10,000 tick chart. Like I said, the daily, who knows what can happen. It can this bottom of the trading range is still viable in my opinion. Still very viable. This not most likely would trap, but this has high potential to trap here. It's a little far away from the 20 EMA for my taste. I'm sitting on my pause here. Bull trend did play out. Potential two-legged pullback back to the 20 EMA may be a good trade here. But notice we do have a two-legged move, right? So this move could be potentially done now. Could be finding a reversal here. You can see with the trading region or with the indicator here, dark green one, showing the two moves. But we still haven't hit the measure move. Very close target, could act as a magnet. Also 240 SMA. These two things will act as magnets for this. So that's why I'm thinking high chance for a trap here. Coming down to here on these key areas. But in my opinion, after this new high was made, this uptrend is done. And we can look for a trade to the downside now. It won't be a bad idea. Skipping this one though, if it does trap. Just waiting, sitting on our hands. RGIT, you might be on a different contract. Make sure you're on. I'm on the September 21st contract still. Hey pandas, if you're joining the stream, make sure you scalp that like button. Calvary trader with the kind words. I strongly believe that you trade much better off screen. There's too much pressure on live stream. Your knowledge on price action is way better than many experienced traders. I appreciate that. I don't know if it really is, but I do appreciate the kind words. Hey, for me, I just enjoy it. I enjoy doing this. In another lifetime, I'll simply be just a computer. That trap does trigger and gives us a nice scalp right there. Beautiful scalp on that trap. Woo! Strong push down. I'll do a quick reload of historical charts. Let's see if that matches with you guys now. I'm not sure if everyone else has seen different things. Strong push down. Measure move made. Easy. Goodness gracious. Opening reversal. That's what's happening right now. Absolutely incredible. What a move down right now. Almost covering up all of yesterday's or Globex gains, as you can see. And this is why I don't like reloading historical charts on stream. It's kind of getting choked up here. There we go. Boom. All right. It looks the same. I don't know if the historical charts were the reason why it looks different. Okay, pretty strong push down now. I mean, I would not fight this trend. This reversal here. I mean, that two-legged pullback right here was the thing that shot this thing down. Absolutely incredible. Most likely, I'll switch over to the December 21st expiration on Monday. So, yeah, RGIT, you probably were on the wrong contract. Switch over to the 921. I mean, they're both pretty equal, so I mean, you can trade both at this point, in my opinion. In my opinion, you can really trade both. Just, I'm going to stick with this one. I typically just wait. It's about 50-50 in my opinion, the volume. Unfortunately, no entries. You know, pandas. The only entry we had maybe was this trap, but that trap was, It's not expecting such a strong push down. I guess shows you what I know. Potential H4 setup here. H4 is a perfect scalp. H4. H4 gone. Just watching, just watching. By the way, this is the best community on YouTube. Truly the best community. Kellyanne picked the bear day today. She knew what was up. Telling you, we can come to the bottom of the trading range. That is no problem. With the failed trap on the top of the trading range on the daily, this could easily test the bottom of the trading range here. That failed trap makes me think this is a reverse. This could be a big reversal too, pandas, on the daily. Like, we can have a pretty strong push down. And I wouldn't be surprised, you know, what... I mean, if we lose this trend line, I mean, really, it can flush. This could truly flush. On a 10K chart, we still haven't had our single pullback. We're looking for one pullback at least. Looking for another push down here, pandas. We could be getting a two-legged pullback here. I mean the 5 minute. If you see the 5 minute, you will never go short against this. When you see something like this, 1, 2, 3, 4 strong bear bars in a row, like you're not trying to go long. You're not trying to find any long setups right now. I'm just saying. When you see that, you're not looking for long setups. 10K chart, 3 strong bear bars in a row. We could get our pullback here. We're still looking for one more push up on the 10K chart before this move is over. Potential two-legged pullback off the 20 EMA here. Looking for a decent signal bar though. Speedy boy, he made his trade. 8 points. I'm out. Let's go, baby. Congrats. One thing I don't like is trading against a bar that looks like this. Right? It's actually the bear leg. It's actually a bear leg, but it ends bullish like that, creating an outside bar. We do have a two-legged pullback forming here, pandas. Make sure you guys scalp that like button. Let's get to 100 likes, pandas. At least 100 likes. Again, depending how you want to count this, we could already have our two-legged pullback here because we broke above the previous candle's high, right? We broke below, then broke above. So this could be a two-legged pullback here. Depends on how you want to count this this bar. If you want to count this bar as an outside bar reversal, again, no setups, but potentially this could be a two-legged pullback. As you can see, right, this one bar broke below and then broke above. So this could be a two-legged pullback for those who are very eager to enter here, but look, it's getting choppy. And I would like it to be actually at the 20 EMA. I can tell it's choppy because the trading range indicator is marking this as a trading range. So we know it's already choppy. No setups right now, pandas. In fact, I'm thinking the 1221. I think it's time to move to 1221, pandas. I don't know. The 1221 looks like it's getting more volume than the 921. Yeah, it's definitely getting more volume than 921 right now. Yeah, I think I'm switching over to 1221. It's definitely getting more volume here. Candace, I just switched to 1221. I mean, in my opinion, this looks a lot cleaner and the volume is higher now. Switching to 1221 now. Switching to 1221 all my charts. I guess on the daily as well. I haven't looked at the daily yet. Yeah, so for those who don't know, the S&P futures are contracts and they expire. And so, I mean, the idea is essentially like really, if you're like really trading the ES with the futures, with the contracts, you have the right to exercise your contract at the end of, by the expiration. And so, like say I bought this contract here that gives me the guarantee that I can, buy this contract at another time at that price. Or sell it, whatever you want to do. And because of that has an expiration, the contracts, depending on which contract we're on, the volume can change drastically. And so right now, it's at an interesting period because there is this rollover period. So before the contract expires, there's a rollover where both contracts overlap each other. Right, so the 921 and 1221 overlap, and there's a rollover, and the rollover happened yesterday, and it typically takes 1 or 2 days in order, like for most people to switch over to the new contract, and most of the time people switch as soon as they can, but because of that, there is this weird limbo period, let's call it. You're in limbo, and it's just kind of like 50-50 on both contracts. So right now the contracts look a little better. So and basically on Monday it's going to be completely switched over to the 1221. But right now it looks like today the 1221 is taking over, and it's looking pretty clean right now. I mean, one fact is that we had a nice two-legged pullback on the 1221, and it looks really clean. Plus there are more bars on the tick charts. There's more bars on the tick charts in the same amount of time. That means the volume is higher. And so it is what it is. I'm not attached to any type of contract here. So I just want to go to the one that has the most volume, and it seems like this is the one. We do have a slight break of trend here, but not strong enough for me. I would need a better minor reversal than that. You can see the tick count on the top right of your screen. I was using the 2584s because of the Fibonacci numbers, but I'm just switching to 2000 just because most people here are coming from MAC, price action trading system, and most of them use 2000 tick charts, so I like to cater to the audience here. For those who are just joining the stream, I'm Bye Money. Welcome. We've had 0 setups so far. We've been basically just looking at the charts, looking for a good setup, and yeah. Hey, on this stream we trade the biggest, baddest market, most lickable market in the world, the emini futures. Pandas. Like I said, man, we can come down to the bottom trading range. I don't know if it's gonna happen today, but it's in the view. It's in the scope. Strong downtrend at the moment, but look at the left, right? You have to look to the left. Strong move up, strong move down, but you gotta look to the left. We gotta know there's price action here, potential double bottom. Potential triple bottom actually. Right here. One thing that does tell us it might break down is because we have a lower high here. Making a mistake would make a lower low. Potentially breaking below here. Again, not much reason. Aha. The 10,000 tick chart still hasn't had any pullbacks. Oh, actually, yes, it has one pullback on the... Okay, has one pullback. So now, okay, look at the 10,000 tick chart. We have the trading range indicator actually marking this entire thing as a trading range. And we are in the bottom of the trading range with a two-legged pullback. So this is what I'm saying. You gotta look to the left of the charts. Even though we see a super strong downtrend, you gotta look to the left of the charts and recognize that this could be a trading range on the higher time frame, which it is on the 10K chart. The 10K chart is showing trading range here, and we're at the bottom of it. Let's see if we can get a bounce. Good signal bar. I might enter long here, right? Just as a simple two-legged pullback back to the bottom of the trading range. Also, again, not many traps. Right, no traps on the 10K chart. 10K chart's been pretty clean. No traps yet. I'm eyeing that 10K chart at the moment. On this stream, we trade only one single instrument and only one single setup, the two-legged pullback. We're looking for one right now, two-legged pullback that looks something like this. Two-legged pullback here, off the bottom of the trading range. We're looking for a nice entry here with a decent signal bar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 bear bars in a row. Absolutely incredible. Basically reversing this entire uptrend on the overnight session. If you go to, you just type it in. Just type in this. So on the stream, we look for two-legged pullbacks. We have to scalp the two-legged pullback on the emini futures. Having an eye on the 10K chart at the moment. Candle just finished. Terrible signal bar. Context is not bad though. Strong push up, strong push down. Looking for slight pullback here. But this is always in short at the moment on the 2K chart. Very strong push down. Incredible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 bear bars in a row. Are we gonna get 10? Are we gonna get 10 bear bars in a row with a two-legged pullback? Currently no real good setup right now on the 2K chart at least. We are bouncing off yesterday's close. We could be in a massive trading range day today as well. That is still in the works in my opinion. The bear legs and bull legs in trading ranges are typically very strong. The 5-minute also showing a two-legged pullback, as you can see. There's two pushes down, A, B, C. Two pushes down in the 5-minute as well. Kellyanne with 825. Beautiful. Congrats, congrats. On the charts, you see all these numbers here. This is a two-legged pullback indicator. If you want more information about that, you can check out a free trial at the website at www.tweleggedpullback.com. Make sure you check that out. It's a free trial. If you like it, then you can purchase it. If you don't like it, then no harm done. Just make sure you check it out. Also, there's a free floating tick counter. If you look in the description below, there's a free floating tick counter for everybody. For anyone who trades tick charts on NinjaTrader. No entries yet. 10,000 tick charts not even giving us an entry. Potentially creating the 10th bear bar in a row. Usually after 10 bear bars, the move is done, in my opinion. At least there might be a slight pullback. But 10 bear bars is a lot of bear bars in a row. The bad thing about the 10K chart, if you do trade it, the risk is typically much bigger. No entries yet, just waiting, just watching. Just watching, just waiting here. Nasir Rahimi as Kende, not just copy your algorithm. They can't. NinjaTrader makes you go through a process to make sure your code is protected. So you actually have to do a couple things to protect your code. And so, yeah. So you won't be able to actually... let's just say the source code is not available. You just get the assembly. And even the assembly is... it can't be reversed. Because of what NinjaTrader makes you do before you sell. The thing is, it's like one scalp, you pay for the indicator. If it helps you make one scalp, you've already paid for the indicator. I mean, for those who trade like, 4 contracts, which I think a lot of you guys do. No setups right now. Just watching this. It's getting choppy, as you can see. 190 viewers, but 80 likes. Come on, pandas. Let's scalp that like button. I'm kind of liking the two-legged pullback on the 10K chart. It's just that bar is a lot of risk. Right, this bar is a lot of risk. Right, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, about 5-point risk. 4.5, 4 3/4 risk if you're gonna take this trade. And with that, you have to increase your profit size. It has to be 2 points. in my opinion, to make this trade worth it. Now, can this make 2 points? I'm just not sure. Because we're under the 20 EMA on the 2K chart, by the time this triggers, it's going to hit its head on the 2K chart, 20 EMA. I don't like the odds of that. I don't. Peter Cho, thanks for joining. Hey, I understand. Everyone is busy. Nasir Rahimi asks, what do you think about Thomas Wade? Thomas Wade is great. Great guy. He puts out nice content for anyone, free content. So make sure if you do watch his stuff, make sure you like his stuff, subscribe. You know, anyone who puts out free content out there for price action trading is a friend of mine. So I fully support Thomas Wade. After my streams, go ahead and watch his content, and you know, I just think it's great. The floating tick count should be like TLPB. I think it's something along those lines, something like that. TLPB, floating tick counter. Getting choppy here. Just gotta look to the left of the charts though. We are in the support area, as you can see. Also yesterday's close. Does Al Brooks talk about signal bars? He does. The two-legged pullback does trigger on the 10K chart. Almost makes a perfect scalp. Hasn't scalped out yet. But bottom of trading range, two-legged pullback. I mean, to me, the context is good. It's just the risk was too large. It scalps out 1 point already on the 10K chart. Just that's big risk. Also on the 5-minute chart, also triggers the two-legged pullback off yesterday's low and makes itself a nice point here. So both the 10K and the 5-minute make a nice two-legged pullback here. I was eyeing that, but like I said, the risk was too big. I would have to take 2 points, and right now it's at 1 point. It would have to go to the 50s in order for me to think that trade was worth it. And again, like I said, it was hitting its head on the 20 EMA on the 2K chart. Vladislav asks, what do you think about Mac Pats? It's great as well. Check out Mac's price action trading system. Check it out, guys. Please. Support him. Purchase his stuff. He teaches a two-legged pullback. He has daily chart reviews almost every day except Fridays. Hey, I'm a supporter of Mac. I mean, the funny thing is, most people who come into my channel, they hate my channel because they want to protect Mac from price action trading system, which is so ironic to me because we are on the same side. It's like they're punching themselves in the face. That's what in my mind, that's how it feels like whenever they come here and hate on this channel because they love Mac so much. This is no threat to Mac. My stream is no threat. In fact, it's probably helping Mac a lot. This is basically free marketing for him, and he's getting a bunch. He probably sold so many of his, his whatever, his package, whatever he sells. He probably sold so many more because of me. So you're welcome, Mac. And anyone who hates this channel because they want to protect Mac, just know that you're punching yourself in the face. I am a supporter of Mac, and I always tell people, go to his stuff, check out his material. That is fine by me. I could care less. In fact, I hope you do. It actually will make me happy if you check out his stuff. In my opinion, if it helps you make money, go for it. So that actually doesn't make the 2 points that I wanted. It makes it by 1 tick. Like my stream, also my indicator has 0 effect on Mac. It does not affect him at all. Like me, if anything, it helps him. You know. Yeah. So I just don't understand people who hate on this channel because they love Mac. It doesn't make sense. It's literally punching yourself in the face. Along with that, I also love Al Brooks. We've got no setups here, Pandas. Nothing here. Nothing to see here at the moment. I might make 0 trades today at this rate. I mean, most of the time I was just trying to look what contract should we be on. Most of the stream was dedicated to that. We had that one potential on the 10K chart. I would like 2 points from that. I mean, 20 EMA is acting as resistance, so it is not wrong. We have no setup still, though. Potentially, this could give us a reversal here, and I may want to enter in a reversal because we're in a key area, bottom of a trading range on a 10K chart. So if we do get a trap here, I would potentially consider it. DX with the puns. This guy never stops. He's just DX must be a dad because he just has so many. He has just a plethora of dad jokes. It's crazy. But they're funny, so keep them coming. It would be nice, yeah, to get that new low, right? We can consider this the first break of trend. I don't know if I consider this a break of trend, just because the minor reversal is very small here. The minor reversal, you would want it to be a little larger, right? This is more of a minor reversal, kind of going to consolidation. So potentially look for a new low here, and the new low could be itself a two-legged pullback, A, B, C, and then from here, you want to go into the trap trade to go long. Right here. Trap trade as in this makes a two-legged pullback here. So this two-legged move, and then this setup is what we're looking for. Right? Preferably around the 20 MA, above the 20 MA. But the thing is that this breaks above the 20 MA, and it essentially makes a two-legged pullback of some sort. Could be like that, or could be like this, right? Either way, but this second entry is less than a point, and then reverses, and then we like to enter right here. We like to enter right here. This is the spot we like to enter in if we were to take the major trend reversal. We still have a lot of price action for it to happen. Just waiting, just waiting. Pandas. Just watching, nothing to see here. I like this little test here. Pushing up, makes a point. We do have a higher low setup on the 10K chart. Higher low setup, two-legged pullback, bottom of trading range. Higher low setup. Another push up, potentially could reverse. Big signal bar again, high risk, huge signal bar. Higher low setup on the bottom of trading range, could be a potential scalp here. Decent swing trade idea. We haven't made the new low yet, so even though this does trap, could be a little tricky. Willie Termbrad saying this waiting is unbearable. Pandas, you get it? Unbearable. Just watching, just watching. Hey guys, how you guys feeling today? Hey, let me know in the chat. Give me a 1 if you're green right now. Give me a 2 if you're red. Give me a 0 if you're flat. Let me know how you guys are doing right now. Give me a 1 in the chat if you're green. Give me a 2 if you're red. Give me a 0 if you're flat right now. You guys know where I'm at. Again, the 10K chart showing another two-legged pullback. A, B, C, potentially going to 20 MA. And like I said, the 10K is very clean right now. No traps really. No traps really. So this triggering this could give you a scalp pretty easily, but again, huge risk. So in my opinion, it's just not a good trade. It doesn't even trigger, so not even something we're considering. The 2 minute is forming a two-legged pullback. Seems like a lot of you guys are green. It's about 50-50. A lot of you guys are flat as well. Making that new low. Looking for that new low now. New low just made. Huge bear bar. Two-legged pullback on the 5-minute chart. If you look at the 5-minute chart, has a two-legged pullback. Actually, a Pikachu trade here. Decent setup on the 5 minute. Potential measure move. But I don't know if it will have enough juice to make that measure move. Big push down. Really big push down right now. One, two, three, four bear bars in a row. Wowzers. Technically, after this leg is done, we have ourselves a major trend reversal set up. But it's a strong move down, strong bear bar on the 10K chart. Don't want to mess with that. You're thinking follow through. You're thinking one more push down. A 5 minute also. Absolutely incredible. It is an L4 setup or H4 setup. You're thinking one more push down after that solid bear bar on the 10K chart. You're thinking one more push down here. Would not go long here. Yep. Another push down. How far is push down? Makes more than a point. Absolutely incredible. Very strong. Breaking below yesterday's low. Triggering the daily. Oh my gosh. A, B, C. Two-legged pullback on the daily. It's actually very rare. The last time that happened, a two-legged pullback on the daily. Last time it happened, let's look at the charts. Easy to see with the indicator right here. That was the last time it happened. Two-legged pullback on the daily. Ever since then, it's been a rocket ship. Before this two-legged pullback, the last two-legged pullback, goodness, right here. Two-legged pullbacks are very rare on the long side. But now we have a potential two-legged pullback now forming on the daily. But like I said, yeah, one more push down. We may get the MTR here. Just maybe. Strong push up. We need to be above the 20 MA. Has to be something that looks like this, right? And you're thinking potential two-legged pullback. Or second entry, you think it's this. You don't want to enter here. You want to enter here. Let's see if we get something like that. Decent push up. Just watching, waiting for our setup here. You're seeing downtrend, but 10K chart simply bottom of the trading range, could be failed breakout. Coming back up, test the 20 MA. We're reading 2K chart right now. Sorry about that. First pullback forms here. Let's see where the second pullback forms, if we get one. Here's a failed trap as well. Ooh, spike down. Looks like it wants more downwards. Let's see here. Let's see if we get the MTR here. Bottom of trading range, MTR. Potentially failed breakdown. Okay, second pullback forming here. It's below the 20 MA, which is not something you want on the MTR. Now what we need is a failed second entry short to go long. Let's see if we get that. Still below the 20 MA, so this would be risky if we do take it. So my Pikachu emoticon, potential Pikachu trade here. Sorry about that. Potential Pikachu trade is below the 20 MA, so it's not preferable for me. But also does trigger Pikachu trade here. Yep. Trap is gone. That makes a scalp. In fact, it makes an absolute scalp immediately. It reverses. So no trap trade here. You can consider this a trap still. A failed second entry short if this, creates a long wick. I believe Mac does that, but Still below the 20 MA, so it's not the desirable setup we're looking for. This could, if you go long here, I wouldn't beat you up because some may consider this, right, a failed, right, breakdown. So 2 failed breakdowns right now and reversal. Right? Tries to break down twice. Essentially, it's a 2-legged move. A, B, C, 2 failed breakdowns, and now it's trying to reverse. So I wouldn't beat you up taking this, but it's still risky. We're below the 20 MA. Okay, strong push down. MTR is basically out of the question in my mind at this moment. We could just be on a downtrend. Really Turnbrat asks, what color socks do bears wear? Trick question, we don't wear socks. Bare hands, bare feet. LOL. Really Turnbrat with the terrible jokes. Alright, pandas. Inactionable trading. We're going to end flat today. That's all good. Going to end the stream here. But hey, pandas. Check out that free trial. Have an amazing, amazing weekend. I hope everybody here trades safe. I'll see you guys bright and early on Monday. Remember to switch your contracts to 12/21. And as always, happy trading. God bless.